The U.S. bishops are focusing on a few key issues facing our country: marriage, religious liberty, and racism. The church is giving new attention to this problem for good reason. Bishop George Murry, who is spearheading the effort, says, quote, "Christ wishes to break down the walls created by the evils of racism." Joining us now is Bishop Murry of the Diocese of Youngstown and the chair of the Bishop's Ad Hoc Committee Against Racism. Bishop, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to be with you.
This is a new ad hoc committee. Why was it established?
The new ad hoc committee was established because of the resurgence of racism in our country. In many ways, racism has been below the surface, but a number of events in recent history have brought it to the forefront. And because this is a justice issue, the bishops feel we need to respond to this and respond vigorously.
Earlier this year in August, for example, the country witnessed a rally of white nationalism turn deadly in Charlottesville, Virginia. And then the USCCB announced your committee. What is the goal? How specifically do you believe you can heal racism?
The goal, Lauren, is to change hearts, which will eventually lead to the change of behavior. We do not simply want to issue statements, but we want to help Catholics and non-Catholics across the country understand that racism is evil, that it is a sin, and that we do not have to continue living this way. So through a variety of activities, such as listening sessions and an ecumenical gathering, and working with parishes, schools, and Catholic social service agencies, we want to initiate a conversation around the issue of racism and help people to find a better way of responding to it and a better way of respecting each other as created in the image and likeness of God.
You're in Baltimore, Maryland, which is another city that has seen a rise in racial tension in recent years. The death of Freddie Gray, for example, in 2015. Yes. A week after he was injured during that police van ride, sparked riots. What is your message to the city of Baltimore? How do its residents continue to heal?
Well, the first thing is that violence is not a reasonable response to these problems. Back in October, the Supreme Knight of the Knights of Columbus, Carl Anderson, and I, together with a Protestant leader from the Seymour Institute, gathered at the Martin Luther King Memorial to encourage leaders across the country to adopt nonviolence.
We covered that rally. I remember that, yes.
Handling some of these. Yes, that was very important. And that becomes the key. Many leaders here in Baltimore, when there were these social problems, called upon the citizens of Baltimore to adopt nonviolence. We need to do the same across our country. Violence begets violence. It is never the best way to go forward.
Bishop Murry, chair of the Ad Hoc Committee Against Racism at the USCCB, thank you for taking time out of your busy day to join us.
Lauren, thank you very much for the opportunity.